conversation, never on the blocks.
Meet me by the bar.
Bars open.
Bars open.
Bars open.
Meet me by the bar.
Straight up, no chasing.
Welcome to Open Bar Podcast, where the conversation's never on the rocks, but it's straight up no chase. I'm your boy C4.
And I am AD, the owner of Smell Bartending.
She's smiling too. Anyway, we back with another episode again. Okay, we back. Today we got a special guest. None other than he gonna introduce himself. I'm gonna say his name, Sean Corner.
What up, C4? AD?
What's going on?
Nice to meet you.
Yes,
Hell
welcome.
Shout out to the Open Bar Podcast. What's up with y'all, man? Y'all chilling?
We good.
Yes,
we good
chilling
as hell.
and making cocktails.
We gotta start off ceremonially? Like, is it a?
We gotta take a
I mean,
shot.
is it
take a shot?
Is it even a show?
Oh, he calling the shots. Let's
Is it? No
pun intended.
I'm a guest, but I feel like I'm family already.
Yeah, let's
So I feel like I know the proper order of operations. I feel like I know the proper protocol.
That does this, man. Okay,
So I know that C4 he thinks 3 steps ahead. So he's got his next 3 moves planned. He's thinking about what he's doing after this and after that.
Yeah.
So I'm here to do just a little bit of the lifting. Like he's on the bench, but I'm spotting. I'm like, you got it, C4. You got it, brother. AD, you're here. You're here in case we need any refreshments, any Gatorade, any liquid courage.
Gatorade.
What's the hydration right here? No,
Okay.
Let's take a good shot, man.
Hell yeah.
Not above you.
Hey.
Not below you.
Not below
Right
you.
here with you.
Right here
Okay.
with you.
It's another episode of Open Bar Podcast.
Hey, C4. To our wives and our girlfriends, may they never meet, huh? All right, never mind. That was too much. That was too much.
Now we gotta cut this. Nah, but tell people what you do, man.
Shit, man.
It ain't already obvious.
I'm a stand-up comedian, and I'm also an app developer. And we'll get into all of that. But yeah, I do stand-up comedy. I live here in Los Angeles. Been living here for about 6 years. I started out doing comedy in Jersey, so I had to drive over to Philly. Shout out to you too, Ray Gordon. I know you one of the big dogs over there. You let Kevin Hart cut his teeth. You let Chico. You let a lot of people out of there in Philly cut their teeth, and now they doing big things. Chanel Ali, Quinta Brunson. Like I really appreciate what you're doing out there. But I used to drive over to Philly. Cut my teeth at Warm Daddies. You did say that was a crazy name. That is a crazy name.
wait.
Now, okay. What is Warm Daddies?
Yeah, I'm like,
is
wait,
this a Diddy
run
club?
it back.
No.
It's not one of them.
In
I ain't even
Philadelphia,
gonna say it.
Warm Daddies is a staple. It's a grown and sexy jazz club where they do live music. But once a week, Ray Gordon, this comedian, he opens it up for comedians, and it always sells out. The food is famous for being delicious. It's black owned, but when comedians come through there, it's just like any major city, just like LA, just like Philly, just like Chicago. The people are there. If you're not funny, they're gonna tell you. In Philly, they gonna let you fucking know. And like, if you go up there with some bullshit, they gonna be like, all right. Like sometimes, 9 times out of 10, the people in the audience might be funnier than the guy on stage. So like, they gonna, if he ain't shit, we gonna make a show either way. So we gonna talk about you either gonna be the show or you gonna be the show. Like it's up to you up there.
Right.
But I appreciate them.
Poison, nigga.
I appreciate them because like all the comedians out there in Philly, whether you're going out, because being in Jersey, it's not that much of a scene. It's like, man, you can probably get up once a week. There might be 1 or 2 open mics in town within 30 minutes of driving. And it's like out here, you can get up all day, every day. In New York, you can get up all day, every day. So other comedians got that competitive edge. That's why, a lot of comedians, when they feel like they're ready, they move to the city. But like cutting my teeth in Philly and then finally moving out here to LA, being out here for 6 years, I'm finally at a place where I'm like, oh shit, I feel comfortable. I know the lay of the land. I'm self-sufficient and not too much, but I got a little bit of motion. Like I don't want to brag too much, but like people be in my DMs, and now I'll be like, hey, I wish. I remember the days where I was like, hey, these were the problems that I was praying for. So now I'm trying to figure out how to, level up those and get to that next level. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
My first question is, what made you get into being a comedian? Like, what drew you to that?
I don't even know, man. I guess I guess like black people do this in general. They romanticize trauma. Like black people love to be like, hey, I went through this, and it's a badge of honor. Right. It's like, yo, I've been through something, so I'm that nigga because I've been through something. And not to say that I had any super traumatic experiences. It was just like you grow up in a competitive environment. Like if you're the youngest child, like everybody's doing their thing. Everybody has their own lives and things to worry on, and you might want to make a name for yourself. You might want to have your voice heard. And even before I knew what that was, I was in like doing the welcome address on Easter at church at 4 years old, or I might be on the praise dance team, or I'm playing Jesus in the Christmas play, or something like that. I liked being on stage, and one thing that I noticed when there was an audience, I didn't really shy away. I knew how to hold court, or I knew how to be compelling, and I knew how to go off script. That's like kind of one of the best skills that I had. If I saw a script, I'd be like, oh, okay, that person wrote this line, but it needs to be delivered like this. Before I even knew what I was doing, I instinctually knew how to do that. And then all through like school, I didn't give a fuck about none of that because I was sports. So I played hoop. So I'm like, oh shit, man, I'm fucking trying to go D1. The height I am now, this is where God fucked me up, okay? The height I am now, I'm 5'10", but I was this height in the 8th grade. So I thought I was going to be something. I thought I was, you know what I mean?
LeBron.
You know what I mean? I thought I was like, oh shit. All the 8th grade and high school coaches, they was like, hey, this kid, he's got it. And then I didn't grow for the next 4 years. So it was just like, oh, damn, funny trick, God. You know what I mean? But, and where I found out, because I went to a high school. It was like a trade high school. Okay. So, and my trade was pre-engineering, but we also had trades that was like, they had a dance team, they had a theater club, and the theater teacher asked me to be in one of the plays. Now, mind you, I'm on the basketball team. I played in college. I was okay. I'm not good, but I was okay. Like, so I'm on the basketball team. We got the playoffs coming up, and my coach is like, hey, I seen you in there practicing with the theater club. You got talent, man. You should go with that, man. You should. And I was like, hold on, coach. We got the playoffs coming up. Like, why are you?
You go in there. And
he was like, no, that's your gift right there. I was like, nigga, what? Crushed the kid's dreams, but he told me the real, and I appreciate him for saying that. I still hooped for 3 more years after that. I couldn't accept it, but I always been a person who was like, oh, okay, I know how to be an MC or a master of ceremony. Right. Definitely. So that's my first memories hanging out with my mom, watching like Showtime at the Apollo with like, you know, on Saturdays with Steve Harvey, or just like whenever there was a comedian on the late night show or on Oprah, she'd be like, hey Sean, I know you like this, let's watch it together. And I'd be like, how do you know I like this, bitch? But it is what it is. It is what it is.
You do a lot of Living Color?
No, see, that's the thing. That's the thing.
What
years is
card,
I know, man. But what years is in Living Color?
Give me
what years is in Living Color? Because that's the thing. I might be.
Josh, you know about Living Color?
I know what Living Color is.
I revoked.
You asked me did I watch it while it was going on, and I think In Living Color was 94 to like 97 maybe.
I mean, they still had reruns. They still was running.
Watch the reruns.
I'm saying at that age, I was 3, 4, 5, 6 years old.
Okay.
So like Tupac and Biggie, I was alive, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know what I mean? I'm watching cartoons and Power Rangers and shit like that. I'm Mighty Morphin.
It was out then.
Okay, all right. It was.
I just remember watching it
because I know that they started the.
I'm not sure
they started the Super Bowl halftime show. But I remember that.
Fuck.
You old.
I just showed my age. God.
I was watching Mad TV.
Mad. I was watching a lot of Mad TV. Mad was a hit too.
I tell you everything. Yeah.
That was the white bread to the wheat.
Okay, yes.
Because the Living Color was
right.
shit.
You're definitely right.
Living Color was it.
That was Friends to Living Single. Exactly. You're right.
Exactly. Yeah. Mad TV was dope though. I like Mad TV. Yeah. So you pretty much got into comedy basically on he was natural.
Okay.
Because he told your ass to stop playing basketball.
So yeah. I got into it my first time doing comedy. I'm in some bar that I'm too young to be in. I'm 17, about to turn 18, and my childhood best friend, he at the time was trying to be a rapper. Now I would say he's a successful rapper. Like he's been nominated for a Grammy. He produced a song "Started from the Bottom" by Drake. He produced "They Don't Love You No More," but Jay-Z. His name is Mike Zombie, but he's
Okay.
Yeah. So
Got famous friends.
at the time,
Famous
we're
friends.
17, 18, and he's trying to become a rapper. So he's in bars. We're too young, but he's in bars getting his open mic off. And one day, the host, he's doing this thing, and I'm like, oh man, I got 5 minutes. I go up there. I tell
Wait, so it was an open mic, so anybody can come up there and...
Yeah, it was pretty much open mic vibes. Like, yeah. It was kind of like, hey, I'm hosting this night. I got some people that I think is dope. Y'all need to see them.
Okay.
So, my sister-in-law is in the audience. A couple of my friends, like older brothers, because they the ones who got us in.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what? I got 5 minutes. I go up there and I tell a story about my first job. Wanye from Boys to Men, over there in Philly, he had a soul food spot called Eva's Kitchen. His grandmother's name is Eva. So I worked at this spot. And they're all, and no disrespect, I love the community, they're all Hebrew Israelites.
Okay.
So they are super militant. They only hire their own kind. And by the grace of God, I got this job. But maybe not by the grace of God, because if you work in this type of environment, you got to do everything.
Yeah.
You are the cook, you are the clean,
Yeah.
you are the server, you are the dishwasher, and now I'm like, this is my first job, and I'm like, oh shit, I know how to be personable. I thought I was gonna be a waiter, and now I'm cooking smoked turkey. I am not equipped. I don't have the knowledge to do this job.
Right.
But the reason I had to do this is because, and you know, I respect the community. The cook was gay. And the cook, you know, he's this, he just got out of jail. He may be, you know, he's not really presenting gay, but he's a gangster gay. And when he got comfortable, he would let it out. And I'd be like, oh, cool. So one day he's like, yo, I can't make it to work on time. Sean, you got to make the turkey wings. And I'm like, nigga, what? So, and I got stories just about this job. How they lost some of the money and they thought it was in the dumpster. I had to get in the dumpster to find it. Come to find out it was already in the register. I'm like, nigga, you should have just said you took that money, my nigga. Like, you fucking he had catchphrases, but like I did a little set about this job and they were like, I got laughs. And if any comedian will tell you, once you get bit by that bug, once you hear that that call and response, you're like, oh shit, that's like,
it's like a high.
You are chasing that. That's that dope, boy. You be like, you asked me, was I about to hit my blunt? You better go hit the dope. I was like, nigga, I already know what I need. I took that microphone cord, tied myself
Yo,
off.
that's dope. To get into it like that.
But the crazy thing is, so at this time, like I said, I still hoop. And I did this open mic, and after I did it, I'm still in high school. I graduate. I got a little partial scholarship to go play D2, and so I go play ball. And during the whole time I play ball, they're having school assemblies or they're having like this talent night, and I just feel this, damn, I want to do that. Like I'm doing 5 a.m. practices. I'm 2 a day. I'm in the weight room. I'm fucking, but I'm just like, if you build it, it will come. Fuck.
If you build it.
Yes.
I was like, really?
Yes. And this is the crazy thing, because like now I've been doing it for 10 years.
Okay.
So my mom's main thing was like, hey, you can do whatever you want after you graduate. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, all right. And I did graduate, and you know, I got a degree in engineering, and I use it, but she'd be like, yo, as soon as I graduated, I started working for Lockheed Martin. I don't know if you know what that is. Lockheed Martin is the company, I interned for them. It's the company that basically they have the contract for the military weapons for like all the military. It's so like
intel, goddamn.
Basically. So being a pre-engineering in high school and going to school for that in college, and then like that I was able to get that job because they were stationed like kind of close to where I lived. And after that shit was boring as fuck. Like I wasn't on no weapons side. What I went to school for, I was allowed to do like expansion of metals, heat and air, HVAC stuff.
Okay.
So I could go to major companies like Target or just big corporate things and be like, hey, we should control your heat and air. And there's money in that.
Right.
But how do you control it? Like
we make sure that your ducts and that everything is regulated for planes and all that kind of stuff. Like it's a silent attack. Like everybody doesn't think about that because you think that's just a regular thing because we live in this. But like heat and air wasn't a thing like 50 years ago. It was like, no, you might have to light the candle or light the fire or something like that. Like I'm maybe 100 years ago, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like it was boring as fuck. So then I was like, all right, I could make money doing this, but like, okay. And I'm not to scoff at anybody, but 100K salary is a livable salary. But it's like, all right, if you're really good at sales.
Depends on what year that is, because now it's not.
If you're really good at sales, you might be able to make 150. So it's like, okay, do I do this job where my salary is this, or do I go to a sales job where I can make this? And I'm like, all right, then I did that. So then I sold cell phones, and I already knew the corporate game. So if you go to a corporate like job, an office, and be like, hey, do you guys have phones for your workers? I'd like to be the supplier for your phones.
Right.
So now you just sold 30, 50, 100 cell phones, and like your commissions is what it is.
Every
so
month,
so it's like, okay, now you can make a little bit more doing this, but now I'm just fucking. So then I stopped doing that. I started working at GNC, and now I'm selling supplements to people who like, and this is the last time I had a job. I had my manager. I was like, yo, I got a show tonight, man. Can I get off early? He was like, no. And then he was like, no, you can't. But if I was you, I would just go to your show. And I was like, I'm never coming back here. And I went to that show, and it was a hard road. But 2 years later, this was the same year that I moved to LA. I saw that manager at one of my shows. He was like, look at you, man. I was like, you still there? He's like, nah, man, I've been left. And I was like, oh, shit, you didn't give a fuck either. Like, why was you trying to convince me that this is something to believe in?
Right.
But then, and I told you this before, last time we hung out, our episode got deleted. Those are the hidden files. You don't even know. We had a fire episode before, but we got AD here now. So I don't want to. Am I rambling on? I'm cutting
you
you.
good, bro.
All right, cool,
This is
cool,
dude,
cool.
we having a conversation.
Right.
I'm
We
trying to
talking,
figure out
we
what's
talking.
in this drink because I tasted it and it gave me like a.
Now you made us something. I seen you sneak it over here.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
seen you shaking it up. Is this? Oh damn.
No,
what's that?
this is just lime
Is this the
juice.
thing that like cures a cold? What is it?
lemon drop?
You talking about
That what you
ginger
trying to
shots?
No. I know a ginger shot. I know that ginger too, but I'm talking about the old wives' tale one. The one where it's like the Mexican cocktail where they put it like, hey, you don't want to know what's in it, but it'll cure your cold. All right, never mind. Fuck it. I've been in LA so a little too long, man.
I love
Too many
Diddy
Diddy parties. This is gonna cure a cold.
Okay, I got one question
Wake
about
up.
the Diddy parties.
What's
Did
in
y'all
this?
know that there was drugs in the baby oil?
They said that.
Did y'all know?
That's wild.
To be honest, I don't know nothing about that.
Yo, you don't know nothing about that.
She said she don't watch TV, but did you watch Instagram? Because that is TV.
I do, but
You don't watch TV?
I scroll. I'm a scroller. I'm just like, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna
And
say,
then
what are you doing with your phone?
No, I'm like, cool, like support. Like I don't. Really,
Damn. So you don't have like, yo, I gotta watch this show with this person. Like you don't have a person that you watch a show with. Damn.
I really know these people's
I
names.
accidentally stumbled upon it.
No, not an actor. Like you and a person, like your significant other. Like, yo, we watch this show together. Oh, okay.
No.
So what's in this? What's this? What's going on with this? I'm tasting something, but I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Oh, so I mean, there's Grand Diamante, of course. Shout out to our sponsors. And then we have elderflower, a little. I don't know the correct pronunciation. Is it lychee?
No.
Lychee?
Lychee?
Lychee. Yeah. So yeah.
Lychee
it's
martini.
Like a margarita.
Okay.
We
It's
Puerto
a
Rican.
margarita.
Oh, lychee margarita. Okay. All right.
Okay. Because I'm tasting, I'm like, damn, this shit tastes like the it low key tastes like IV-20, low key.
Oh,
It's
really?
giving me.
Yeah, because
It's giving me.
kind of like that floral. And it's so
It's
funny.
giving me the IV-20.
Yeah, it's so funny because it is elderflower,
cap.
so it goes very well with the with that. Yeah.
That's good though.
Also, I want to say shout out to y'all for the 1 million downloads. Y'all just had the party. Shout out to Open Bar Podcast. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Okay.
So
okay.
we at 1.8 now.
I know. I'm not trying to take over the show. Oh, 1.8?
Yeah.
Damn, creeping up to 2. You see that? You see that? Subtly. He tried to whisper it, but he got a microphone, so there's going to be
We
subtitles,
just got
okay?
like 200
Check
more
the lower
subscribers
third.
on YouTube. We going crazy right now.
Let's
We
go.
going crazy, man. Keeping it consistent.
Okay. So now I want to ask you, if you can give me 3 noticeable differences. It could be a lesson. It could be something you're mad at. It could be something that like, oh, I didn't expect this. But 3 noticeable difference from like episode 1 to where you guys are now to getting 1 million downloads.
As far as what exactly? Because
Um,
it's always been a growth process. Like, it's
Okay.
always growing. We still growing. Like
the
tightly.
level of people that hit you up, or maybe like people coming and going, or a lesson that you learned, or like oh damn, I didn't expect it to happen this fast. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
I want to learn. That's
everything
why.
is. I didn't expect it to happen that fast. Everything is. Other than that, I kind of like. I know that people come and go. People fall off. People, because nobody's gonna be work harder than the person who has the idea to do it.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But it take a team to make it make sense. Which is what we grinding, man. Everybody grinding, man. We come. This is a passion project, and it's growing like organically. So I fuck with the growth of this.
I fuck with that.
I can't even really say like nothing bad because I take everything as a lesson. Like all of the missed episodes or the deleted episodes or those things. I feel like what's going to happen is going to happen. So everything that I've been through with this is expected. To be honest with you,
I feel that.
it's
Okay.
like I've been taking everything with us. Okay, cool. Gotta breathe.
This is good.
We just did the.
It's all right. It's all right.
It was so funny.
You was inspiring me.
That was Red's laugh right there. You know Red.
I don't think so. I don't know.
The comedian Red.
Oh yeah.
That was his laugh right there. Yeah, that was his laugh. Damn it. But no, even with the party we had for the $1 million downloads.
Hell yeah.
Last minute switch up. It was like, well, we gotta make it make sense. He said, we either gonna roll with the punches or gonna lay down and take an
I
ass.
like
whooping.
that you said that. Make it make sense.
Gotta
Because
make it
like
make sense.
a lot of people will talk to me now. They be like, "Yo, we gonna do something when it makes sense," and I'll be like,
Yeah.
Everything that I do, I make it make sense.
Make it
like
make sense.
I may have to take a little from here and put here, or I may have to be like, all right, I can't do this, but I can do this. Like I'm gonna make it make sense. Hell yeah.
The crazy part is, our first option was here to do the party.
Really.
But I wanted to do a little.
like a little
we was talking
elevated,
about our first. This was the first location. I was like, let's just do it. And then I was like, nah, we can do it here. And it was like, we're gonna do that at Champ City, and then Champ City, and then we was like, oh, we're gonna do it downtown. And then downtown was like perfect. And then last minute,
Nah, the way you explained it, you was like, nah, they gonna walk up the elevator, go round. I was like, damn, C4, where's that? Where's that? I RSVP'd the first week, it didn't happen. I was like, you know what, I'm here.
No, it was a lot of people that really.
I'm coming again.
Everybody looked at the 30th for the show, and then they got to reschedule again.
I was so ready. I didn't get to make it, but yeah, I heard they had a great time.
There's no real. There's always obstacles, but I feel like I take certain stuff differently. Like I look at it like, okay, you either gonna lay down or you gonna get down. Paper soldiers.
Yeah, speaking of obstacles,
yeah.
I heard you mention I think you said something about these were the problems that you asked for. Like,
Yes.
how did you
Man.
execute through those things? Moving to LA, you know what I mean? Like, how was
Okay.
that transition for you? What did that look like? You know?
Especially just coming out here.
Yeah, because I'm
So-
telling you, a lot of people don't make it and they go right back home.
Yeah.
I mean, not like that.
And that's part of my answer. Listen.
No.
On the East Coast, I had a troupe that I ran with. It was four of us. We four boys from Jersey, and we all feel like we funny. And I would say to any young comedian, like, are we good? I would say to any young comedian that
Coffee. Oh, that shit good. God.
I would say to any young comedian that like find like-minded individuals to rock with. Like and don't be afraid to invest in yourself
Main count.
and invest in your growth, because like I had a 4-man troupe that I was running with, so 3 other guys. So even though we're all in our early 20s, when you got 3 other people to lean on, maybe I got the money this week, maybe you got the money next week, but every week we can go to New York.
That's a real game
Every
right
week
there.
we can go to Philly. Every night we can do 4 mics a night when our people in our town can only do 1. Every night now, maybe you the funny one tonight. Maybe I'm the funny one the next night. Maybe you the funny one this night. But we all are iron sharpens iron. We're all cutting our teeth.
Yeah.
And we all got to a point where we could hold our own. And it's a shame to say, but egos got in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like we are still cool enough to speak to each other, but it's like, hey, what you do ain't really what I'm trying. Everybody got different ideas of success. And I love that you said that because you was like, how you still around? Because like, we all moved out here. And the third one just fell off the horse and is like, yo, I'm moving back. No, I moved out here. So let me not jump ahead. So before I moved out here, I had a job. Like I said, I had a little money. So once a month, I could afford to maybe a weekend, maybe 5 days, just go to a different city and find the land. Figure out I can go to Dallas, I can go to Atlanta, I can go to Chicago, I can go to Phoenix, I can go to LA.
Your mindset to do that though.
I could be like, okay, can I go from open mic to a real stage in one weekend? And I got good at it. I was good enough to go to open mic and they'd be like, hey, I want you to be on my show. I was good enough to go to that show and figure out, oh, okay, who's the owner of this spot? Hey, you should come here to do this. I could go to the club. I was good enough to figure out the lay of the land, and that gave me the confidence. The last trip that I took, I was LA before I decided to move. So I come out here and, all right, I'm not ashamed of this. I'm not bad looking. So anywhere I go, I can figure out the place to stay. Okay, all right.
I said I'm not ashamed of this.
If I need to, I can use it, but I don't use it for that. But here's what I'm saying.
You use it during Christmas time, you know.
Exactly. That's why I got on this wool sweater.
Winter season.
Come on, baby, let's go.
But so I came out here, and like I told you before, my friend is now an established rapper. He's an established producer. So he decides that, I don't know if y'all listen to the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
This is Joe Budden's final rap tour. And he's doing Rage Against the Machine, and he's in LA, and everybody's from Jersey. So Zombie's one of the producers that he's fucking with.
Okay.
Fast forward, Joe was using this nigga to get at Drake because he was fucking. And I was just like, damn, I didn't even see the 5D chess that he was doing. Man. But we're all staying at the Hollywood Hills in the house. And I'm like, oh shit, oh damn, all right. I can come out here, get my mics off in LA, come back, chill with y'all, see the vibe. I met Leon Thomas. We played Taboo and shit. This thing, it was mad cool. You know what I'm saying? It was a dope ass vibe. DJ Damage, everybody was there. Yeah.
Network.
And I'm there. I'm just scruffy. I'm fucking fresh off the, you know what I mean? Ain't never been nowhere. Like, I think I had on fake Jordans. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. And Joe called me out. We in the green room at the show. He's like, I ain't never seen them Jordans before. I just like, yeah, man. He's mine. Exclusive. He's mine. He was nice though. He was like, oh, all right.
Not limited edition.
Here's where friends. Here's where friends fuck you up though. Okay, so I play the piano.
Yeah.
There's a piano in the house. So my sleep schedule is all fucked up, and at this time, I really like to. It just calms me down. And I wake up early in the morning. It's like 6 a.m. I don't know Joe Budden at this time, but he's an early morning ass nigga. So I wake up. I'm early in the morning. I'm in the piano room. I'm getting my shit off, playing my chords or whatever. And he comes in the room, and he's like, "Who's in here?" And I was just like, "Oh shit. Do you need me to stop? Because I'm fucking, I don't want to get kicked out." And he was just like, nah, shit is beautiful. And I was just like, oh, okay, all right. So then I keep playing, and then now I'm about to go do my mics. It's probably noon. I'm smoking, and he comes out there, and he's like, "You do comedy?" And I was like, "Yeah, about to go do some mics." He's like, "Well, what do you want to do with that?" And I gave a dumbass answer, and he gave me some game. I was like, well, honestly, I want to be in mainstream rooms. Like, I don't want to be a Chitlin Circuit comedian. He's like, really? The Chitlin Circuit is where you're going to find people that fuck with you.
Right.
That's where you're going to find your audience.
Right.
And those next 5, 6, 7 years, I've realized that. And that's now the only reason I can be in mainstream rooms. But so I'm like, oh, word, thank you for that game. I just left it at that. I'm not a chat your ear off ass nigga. I'm going to my mics. I go to my mics. I come back. And the first person to greet me when I came back in the house was Joe. He was like, how was your mics? And I was like, oh, it went good today. Now, I didn't know what happened.
What you mean?
Joe found out I was a comedian.
Okay.
So he asked my man, Mike Zombie, oh, your man's a comedian. My friend's my friend. I love him. He played a video for him. I did the Apollo, and I bombed. I got booed. No. I got booed.
He played him the Apollo.
He played me getting booed at the Apollo, and I was like, "Nigga, am I the sacrificial lamb?" Nigga, like,
Damn.
I was like, nigga, what?
Wow. So you got Sandman.
Oh no!
I definitely got. I had too much dignity. He had the cane, but he wasn't pulling me. I just walked off before.
Like,
no.
That cane, nigga. I got
But so he played in this video. So he plays him a video. So then after that, I hang out. They have like a game night or whatever. We're hanging out. I'm having a good time. We're playing games. And the next morning, he's an early morning ass nigga. And so I'm smoking and he's smoking and I don't have a lighter. So I'm like, hey, you got a lighter? And so he gives me the lighter and I'm like, hey, you want to smoke with me? And I know I'm not a chatty patty ass nigga, but we smoking together. And just in the midst of smoking, he was like, I'll fuck with you, man. You got the courage to fail. And I was like, God damn. And I was just like, all right, cool. And I just left it at that. And then by the end of the trip, we're outside. He's like, Zombie, you got cool friends, man. Y'all should hang out with me more often. But then the Drake shit happened with him and the beef. Then he got caught in the middle. The relationship sever. You know how that shit happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was
roll who you roll with.
Yeah.
It was an experience that let me know, okay, I have the confidence to go to any city. Hey, put me anywhere on earth, I'll triple my worth. Like I can figure it out.
Right.
I can find, my lay of the land. And so then I get my shit together, I get my affairs in order, and I'm about to move to LA. And I told you this before, this was Christmas. I'm trying to move on New Year's, January 1. This is Christmas, December 25, and I get a little too drunk and I break my leg. And I'm like, what the fuck? I break my leg. I break my leg in the dumbest way.
Drinking accident. Wait, they get that. Nah.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Pit somewhere?
Nah. Okay, close.
Okay. I'm like, what were you doing?
I'm an anime nerd. Okay. All right. And at the time, I'm maybe 24, 20. I'm 25. I'm super into Naruto. And fucking, I'm drunk, but I'm trying to do some spinning jump wheel kick, and I'm laying wrong and crack my fibula, and like and the fucked up thing is I'm to the point, I'm almost to the point of blacked out drunk.
Yeah.
So now I don't even know that my leg is broken. I'm just like, damn, why the fuck I can't walk? Like we go into holiday parties. And like I said, I'm at the age, I'm with my friend who's a rapper. So we outside, and my leg is broke. And I'm like, we get out the car, I'm falling down and shit. I'm like, damn, this nigga picking me up. He's like, what's wrong? Normally, I'm the trusty, sturdy friend.
Right.
God damn, nigga, I can't even walk. He's like, yo, you okay? You need to go to the hospital? I got too much pride. I don't know if it's trauma. I was like, nah, just take me to my bitch house. I just need to be with her. She'll get me right.
She got me.
So then I'm over there and I don't know, my leg is broke, but I'm like, fuck, I'm talking about like my leg. And she's like, yo, do you want to go to the hospital? And I'm like, lay the fuck down. I didn't even know I was like this guy. I'm blacked out. She told me that this is what I'm saying.
Right.
But I'm like, lay the fuck down, all right? I'll be all right in the morning. I finally wake up. In the morning. I'm like, oh shit, my shit is broken. So now I'm in the hospital. I'm still kind of hungover. I call my mom. I'm in the hospital. I don't know. So now, nope. I said I was 25. My birthday is December 4th. That month, I turned 26. That's why I was ready to move.
You just fucking got...
Yeah. I just turned 33. Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Related, man.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
December 4th.
Oh,
It's December...
Yeah. That's like a week later. But
did I tell you happy birthday on your
You did. I appreciate it, too.
Shit,
I
I did.
appreciate it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I just turned 26, and if you don't know, in America, after 25, you are off your parents' health care. Okay, you got to figure that shit out for yourself. And now I'm 26, and I just broke my leg. So I'm in the hospital, and the doctor is like, "Well, what you got? A doctor can see you in a week." I'm like, "What the fuck, nigga? I just got to I had an air cast on, bro. You know how you have like a strong ankle brace when you hurt your shit? I had that on for a week before I got my real cast, and I called my mom. I'm like, "Hey, I'm at the hospital." She's like, "What? What's wrong with you? It's Christmas." I'm like, "Yeah." Broke my leg. She's like, broke your leg? What the fuck is... I was like, nah, it's all good. And I told her about the girl I was with. She's like, she's a good woman. And she's like, all right, well, as long as you're with her. I was just like, oh, all right. And I hung up. And I don't know why. I looked at the doctor and I asked him, This is something I need to talk about with a therapist. I asked him, "Hey, have you ever read Oedipus Rex or Oedipus the King?" And that's a story about a guy being in love with his mother. But I felt like I did need to call her and just like let her know I was good.
Right,
and she was
right.
like, "All right, nigga, I know who you are." It was, you know what I mean? It was a. Why was I so drunk thinking about that? So then I break my leg. So now I gotta get another sales job, bro. And now I gotta get a sales job with a broke leg. So I'm in there fucking limping in interviews and limping at work. I'm limping to go get lunch. It's Chick-fil-A out there. I'm trying my best to get across that parking lot. I'm just like, oh my God, that's 100 feet, but that's a lot of feet right now. So now I'm still trying to do comedy shows. Yeah. So now I got crutches up there. I'm fucking up there like.
Bro, I got hard.
Don't nobody give you no sympathy laugh. Don't nobody give you sympathy laugh. No, I got a chair. I got the broke leg on the chair. I got the fucking.
Bro, to do that though, that's crazy.
I'm not doing hole in the walls. I'm now on the East Coast. I got a little bit of name, so I'm doing corporate events. Okay. I'm doing like, hey, these are holiday parties for this, and I'm just up there like. Niggas. The fucked up part is though, at this time, I'm throwing my own shows at holes in the walls. Gotcha. Like little strip club basements, maybe a hookah lounge or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm throwing my own shows, and at these type of shows, when it's your show, you may have to regulate. Yeah. Okay? And I got the boot on. You can't really regulate with the skinny leg. You know what I mean? The leg wasn't in shape yet. So now I'm like, hey, chill. Niggas is knocking me over. I'm like, oh shit. So after the leg heals, it's finally July, 6 months later, I moved to LA. I saved up maybe like $2,500.
So you didn't move January, you did June.
July, yeah. I had to wait that 6 months because I broke my leg.
Yeah,
so I needed it to heal. And I got the cast off in like maybe 6 weeks, but it was the skinny leg. Nigga, I was like, no, I'm not going out there.
Grab my strong leg.
Yeah. I was like, no, nigga, I gotta get in the gym, nigga. Let me go to Planet Fitness for a couple weeks. Okay. So I move out here, and luckily, I got a little money in the tuck, but I paid my friend to move out here. My friend who's a producer.
Right.
He already lives out here. I paid him 3 months rent to just stay at his spot and sleep on his couch in January. So that shit, he was like, oh no, you can come out here. So in 3 months, that's what I'm saying. Anywhere I go, I can use this. But anyway, for that 3 months, I was like, hey, nigga, you either gonna make it or you gonna make it, okay? Because either way,
it's either grind time or grind
I'm not gonna go because this is the thing. My mom is super proud of me now, but like, at this time, she's like, what are you doing? You got a good job. What are you doing? And she was like, all right. She didn't even say bye to me. That's why I was like, yo, it was almost like when I left, when I told her, I was like, yo, in a month, I'm moving to LA. She's like, no, you're not. You're not allowed. And I was just like, what? What are you talking about? She's like, who are you? And I was just, it's already paid for. And she was like, well, you already go on your trips once a month. Why can't you just do that? And I was just like, nah, that's not even what this is about. So then when I left, she didn't say bye to me, take my Ubers to the airport. I'm going now. It's July 1st. I'm out here. It was so poetic how I landed. I pull up. Now, I told you I'm staying with my friend. He's working with Big Baby Drum now. Broccoli, we go over. He's got some Airbnb, and he's like, yeah, pull up on me. We over there. As soon as I land, whole room full of pianos. I get to get my shit off, and they like, can you play? I'm like, not good enough for y'all to ask me, so please don't ask me. I just want to do comedy. But like, so then, like, my mom told me, hey, you'll be back in 6 months. I bought you a brand new car for when you move back. So I took that as I'll never come back.
No. So even moms was like you coming home?
Yeah. Her and my granny was like, all right.
Use that as motivation?
Let's get him a something so when he realizes. And I was just like, what?
Damn.
So then fast forward 6 years later, like, you know what I mean? You go through open mics, you go through getting your spots at the club. Like this weekend that just passed, you saw at Flappers, we did the Kenan Thompson Presents. So how I did that, it's a showcase that they do all around the country, you know, every city. But I did the one.
Cut you up, bro.
Oh shit, my bad.
You be grinding.
Thank you,
I see so many flyers go up. I see so much shit go up, bro.
Yeah,
you
man.
Be grinding.
Hell yeah, man. And how that happened, I told you last time, but like, it's kind of like when God feels like you're ready, He'll give it to you. You just gotta show Him that you're willing to work for it. But like,
I work for it. I went to the what did I see you at? That late
that
night.
hole in the wall? Hell yeah! Shout out to Accidental Chaos.
Yeah, it was.
That's a tradition they'll understand.
I'm like, what happened?
What they doing in here, knocking on the walls and shit? Nah, but yeah, that was like 4 a.m. He was up in that motherfucker getting it. I was like, this shit is hard. Nah, that's what made me be like, this dude is dope. He's
Thank
dope.
you, man.
Like, nah, I was like, the way you hosted it, you did exactly how you can imagine a host to do a open mic or a show or a comedy show. You did it all the way through.
Hell yeah.
Dope.
Hell yeah. And I'm just starting to get, like, I appreciate you saying that, because that's why I asked you the question earlier. Has anything changed the way people approach you? I'm just starting to get that compliment, and I'm starting to receive it a lot.
Okay.
But it's like, hey, I see you grown. Like, you started out here, but I seen you're now better, and I received that. But what I'm saying is, like, I would say the comment I made about like earlier about God making sure you're ready.
Right.
So it started with the guy. You always see Young Baka Productions.
Young Bach.
Young Baka. It's some guy from L.A.
Okay.
He was a foster kid, and he was just a cog in a machine. And I didn't realize that, and maybe he didn't realize that because he got foster kid, special ed kid. He's just making sure that there's rooms going, and he has a bad name as a janky promoter.
Oh.
He has a bad name as a janky. It's like, yo, every time I go there, the contests, I don't get the money, yada yada yada. So now I am the number one option at a small club, the Comedy Chateau. It's in North Hollywood.
Okay.
And they got me on all their best shows. They get me spots on Earthquake and Friends. I'm like, okay, I can develop here. And I got this advice from Kevin Hart and Bill Burr. It was like, build a list.
Okay.
So every show that I hosted, they have cue cards on the table that fill out their phone number and their email and shit. I would take the cue cards from my show and put them in a Google spreadsheet. After about 6 months, I got 2,500 names worth of lists. So,
of people that does like stand up.
No, audience members that
Oh,
buy
they-
tickets. They do a raffle at the end, and you got to fill these out. So I take the cue cards, and I'm like, hey, these are audience members that bought tickets from my shows, and they know who I
Get outta
am.
here.
So now I can market to them.
Got you.
So
That's important.
I
That's a whole
dated
nother
a
way of
lady at
artistry.
this time. She believes in me, and she knows that I do this. She finds a bucket full of these cue cards, and she's like, Sean, look, and puts them in my bag. The hostess and the owner immediately comes up and is like, hey, where did all those cue cards go?
No.
So I use this analogy. You can take small bites, but when you take a big chunk, they're going to notice. I was just nipping. I knew what I was doing and building my list slowly.
Yeah,
Once we took that big chunk, he was like, yo, you have all of these? And I didn't want to put it on her, so I just owned it. I was like, yep. And I've been taking them from every single show that I've been on. So I have this many lists. I had a list of 5,000 at that point. And I got banned from the club. He made a big
banned
scene, pushed me out, and I'm like, damn, I'm
Trying
not
to
at.
blackball you or something?
Yeah.
Damn.
He told me go steal from another club, and I'm just like, damn, I gotta own that. I did that.
Why did
So
you take pictures?
that's smart. That's
I'm like, I wouldn't.
You're
even
right.
know
You're
what
right.
to do.
I mean, if you had,
So at this time, I have no club.
my bad.
I have no club. So I go to this guy, Young Baka, the jankiest promoter in town, accordingly, and I realize, hey, he don't know what he's doing. So now, let me do your room. Let me host whatever room you got and make sure it's a vibe. Make sure that women feel comfortable being here.
Right.
Make sure that, if this guy sucks, let's get him off stage early. Make sure that there's music playing
get
when
that red
comedians
light.
come up. Yeah, just like a little bit of care and actually knowing what's going on.
Right.
And I did that for a year. And after I did that for a year, I finally got the opportunity to headline at Flappers. So now I'm back in the clubs. It was a year before I got back in the clubs. It's my first time being back in the clubs. He's helping me produce. And then the day before the show, the nigga dies. The nigga gets hit by a LA bus. It was on Fox TV.
Wow.
And he passes away. He passes away.
Interesting.
And so now the behind the scene comes. He is now sponsored by the marketing director for the region of California for Church's Chicken. He now has these venues because this liquor sponsor or these people are behind him. These are the reason why these venues are going. And they're like, yo, our man died. Do you want this?
Oh shit!
And I'm like, oh shit.
You sure you didn't hit that nigga with the bus? You wasn't the driver?
That's what everyone said. That I sacrifice him for success.
He'll be out of the truck like, Wait, no, I ain't funny. That's not funny. That's not funny.
No, God rest his day. God rest his day. He was laughing at that. He was laughing at that. Young Baka would laugh at that. Young Baka would laugh at that.
He was like, hey, let me get there.
So, no.
You didn't know
I love that. Right. I was like, oh, what happened? Oh, damn. So sad. No.
That nigga, as you taking off the MTA shirt.
Okay.
Shit. Fuck, man.
Crazy.
I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry.
So then he passes away. This was 5 months ago. This
Okay.
happened. So
Wait,
then,
just recently?
this was 5 months ago.
I'm thinking
I gave it a whole story.
You jumped the whole.
you did, but
Oh, I skipped 5 years.
Yeah,
I skipped all them struggling years.
Yeah.
I did.
So that's
I skipped all the
We're not gonna use
years
this
that I was
as
giving out
evidence
dick for a quick day. Okay, AD. I wanted to skip that. All right. I skipped all them years that I was.
Somebody did just get hit by MC.
I'm out of here.
You going to jail? That's where you going, goddamn.
I'm out of here.
He was in your hood, huh? Yeah, we was talking about that too.
They not like us. No, I'm fucking.
Oh, geez.
Oh
That
my
is funny.
god! Why is everything in full circle? What is this?
Okay.
What is this?
That is
So
funny.
after he passed, they passed me the baton, and I quickly realized, all those times that I felt like, I was being screwed over. Because I'm not gonna say, this is another thing, another important lesson that I feel like for comedians.
I want to catch everybody else.
Word.
Because you skipped up because I told you I gave you your flowers and told you how great you was a hosting. So you skipped to that. So I fucked up.
Oh, word.
You was telling the whole story about.
Yeah, he was.
You was
telling
answering
the
her
story.
question
Yeah.
in the forum, and I just said something, and you boom, just to bring y'all full circle. What's going on? Because that's exactly what just happened. Like,
So I was hosting those rooms.
thought we were.
So
That's what happened.
after homie passed,
cause she definitely was like, what made you? How did you feel when you came out here? He said, homie got hit by a bus.
Right, yeah, I was like,
I was like,
what a story. What come up?
no. I told y'all I live with my friend. And I was struggling.
Yeah.
And then I got to the point where I was
Okay,
just, where.
I swear when you said that, we was like,
Because my friend at this time, he was New Jersey rich, but he was LA okay. Okay, all right. So he had a
ain't New Jersey more expensive than LA?
depending on where you
So
live.
it depends. Okay.
He's better now, but what I'm saying at this time, they had a nice place, but he had a roommate as well. So she was like, "Who is this nigga on my
couch?"
And I had already paid 3 months. I don't know if he told her, so I was like, "I paid for the couch."
Right. I paid for the couch. Take you off my buddy list.
Oh fuck!
I was still trying to invite hoes over and shit. I was trying to be like, hey, I got a nice place, but we got to stay on.
But
the couch.
we gotta stay right here. The bathroom is
I
right
ain't lying. No. This is why he can play the video man at the Apollo. Okay, he traveled. He's out of town a lot. He's out of town. We got a Cali King, baby. We can fuck.
Makes sense.
Okay.
But you can also we gonna have a movie night and then y'all fall asleep on the couch.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, don't. I did my best grooving on the couch. Okay, all right. If I see a couch today, I'm like, you know what? I remember the day.
Nigga, do this to the
got
couch.
me here.
But so after he passed away, and I do the show.
This is recently now.
Yeah, so this is recent.
Gotcha.
We're up to date.
So now, this
day.
is my first show at Flappers, where they're allowing me to headline, and I do my set, and my set's going well. I give it maybe a 7.5, maybe an 8. But at the end of the
That's
set,
actually pretty hard to.
at the end of the set, I decide to do a eulogy. I talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of this guy, of however y'all thought of him, however I knew him for the short time, what things that he said to me when he saw me deal with other comedians, women, things like that. And for the people in the room, it hit. And it was kind of like a
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, that wasn't it. No.
Oh no. So after that, it's been a process for me to just be like, okay, just do the best you can each day, because now I'm running 3-4 shows a week. I'm booking 10, 15 comedians every show. Now I'm funneling them into the shows that I do at the clubs. So now that I have my monthly residencies, like the clubs are like, oh, well, if you got all this motion, then we need it over here. And I'm like, oh, okay, I can handle it now, and I can lift as I climb. I can take other comedians and be like, hey, you need this opportunity.
Have you heard of Eugene's?
No.
It's a restaurant on Pico. It's black owned. He owns the restaurant, and then he has a hall next door where they're doing jazz and comedy. And that's I don't think I called you.
That's what you messaged me about. Yep.
Yes. So he's looking to do that too.
Hell
That's a whole nother story. But yeah, he's
Hell yeah.
It's a nice venue too.
So and now I can jump to the point that I was trying to make before.
Yeah. I
Because
didn't cut you off, nigga.
Because I was at the clubs, because I'm now in the clubs, and I know how to act. Like, I learned that lesson before. I read the 48 Laws of Power. I fucking like, all right, don't outshine the master. Don't step on nobody's shoes. Like, exactly. Like, I'm fucking, hey. You see me? I'm wearing sweaters now, okay? No, they told me. And listen. Everybody, if you are that, don't conform. But I had to conform. They told me, hey, stop wearing jeans at our club. I was like, God damn, I had to buy a pair of slacks.
No,
it is what it is. Had to buy a pair of slacks.
AD said, wait, AD, what's wrong with you?
He's woke now. That's all.
The original version.
That's all.
The good woke, not the bad woke.
You said I'm woke now.
Yeah, the
Like,
good
it's how she
woke.
said it. It just sounded.
Twitter woke, not X woke, not X
It
woke.
sounded folktale, like how she said it.
That boy woke. Okay, all right.
how it was.
It sounded a little. Okay, just a little.
Woke now. Damn, AD, what's up, bro?
I'm just saying.
That boy out there reading.
I
When you say 48 laws of power, I'm just saying. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of
she said,
people,
I was
you
like,
know what I'm saying? They don't know much
AD.
about that book. It's a lot to handle, you know what I'm saying?
It is,
Especially
it
as a
is,
young
it is,
black
it is.
male. You
It's
know
very
what I'm saying?
Machiavellian,
So it's like,
but take the essence, nigga. Have some honor and some code within yourself. Talk to Christ.
you have to have a strong mentality, like, you know what I'm saying?
For the
So-
book? Yeah, you think everybody doing that shit to you when you read it, right? No? You don't think it's like, okay.
One of the first things that they say in the
you
book.
read that book, motherfucker?
One of the first things that they say in the book
Paranoid and
is
shit?
power is a thing that goes to the people that deserve it or that need it, that like know what to do with it.
Okay.
Like, because having clout or like influence isn't the same as power.
Right.
It's like, oh, I'll listen to you, but as soon as people realize that you're bullshitting, they'll be like, oh. But you can be wrong and still have the confidence of like, okay, I can be wrong, but I'm always figure it out. And that's like that's a different type of like
Yeah.
I guess I'm a walking fucking 48 law of power.
That's why I like the show with Tariq and 50 Cent and all of that. Like fucking that show depicts that book so well. Just how they try to get over each other and try to use different type of political tactics. It's like I'd be like, oh damn, I know drugs is the medium, but it's about so much more than that.
Right. Mental, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That's lit, man.
No, I wanted to ask AD a question, but she said she don't watch TV.
I mean, you know, you might.
Okay. Any character or multiple characters from any TV show or movie that you feel like you identify with?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
I got to answer.
You got to answer? You got to answer?
And then
Only
okay.
because
Yeah,
my cousin has already told me that's what he look at me as.
Who you got?
It's got to be James St. Patrick.
Oh, damn. Okay, Ghost. Okay.
Because of how I
I can't hate on that.
And what he knows me from and how I am and my temper and all the rest of that good
He
shit.
look at you now. He be like, I can't believe you. Look at you now.
He actually shout out to my cousin Jermaine. He actually turned me on to Power. He was like, bro, you need to watch this show. He remind me of you, and I was like, what show you talking about? And I watched. I was like, this nigga got me fucked up.
Right. And what's the girlfriend's name? What was the
Tasha?
Tasha,
Or the
No,
first
I'm
one or
talking
the
about for the
the police
oh,
officer.
for the son?
What was the girlfriend's name?
For
The one
Tariq.
with but the one that he went to Well,
He had
schooled both of
Effie,
them.
he had Diana.
Effie.
Okay.
So Effie, like I really like her role. You know what I'm saying? And I never like sold drugs or anything like that. You know, but just,
Allegedly.
right? You know what I'm saying? But just growing up in the area that I did, it was like a tug of war. You know what I'm saying? It was like
you were in both sides.
I was on both sides.
I
I'm like
respect that.
walking through my South Central in a private school uniform.
Going to private school, right.
You know what I mean? But
And
at
they
the
said
same
they're not like
time-
us. You might be the us. Nigga.
Shit.
You the they or the us.
It was just like, getting clowned and, things like that.
Not the
But
they
just
or
like
us.
feeling like you had to prove yourself. So it's like one day it's like depending on which friends you're with, I'm like this. You know what I'm saying?
Give me
And
some.
then
Give me some.
when I'm with these other friends, I'm like this. So it took me a while to like kind of figure out like who I wanted to be and where I wanted to go, so it's like if I can relate to anybody, I can relate to her, you know what I'm saying?
I respect that. I feel that.
I think my cousin had too much of my business and I showed him too much. That's what that is.
Because I'm
All
like,
the
that
shit
is
that I
one
showed
show
him.
I can say I do watch. So
I
that
feel
was a
like
good
because I
show.
went to private school for the first decade.
Yeah.
For the second decade, mom was like, you ain't gonna be shit. Go to public school, nigga.
I went to public school my last 2 years.
But I didn't buy Jordans. I didn't buy
know what
Jordans
private
until I
school
was an adult.
Until I got in high school.
She was like, no, you wearing the uniform. So when I bought my first pair of Jordans, I bought the ones on sale. Went on a date, and an LA girl, she set me right. She's like, nigga, you got on them Mexican Jordans. Why you got on them? I was just like, shit.
Damn, she cooked you.
I was like, okay, let me spring for the ones, all right?
That is hilarious.
I should have worn my hard bottoms like I planned.
She wouldn't have got me at knees.
It's always this one right here to cut off.
Yeah. But yeah, so like, if I could say I could relate to anybody, it would be her.
You said that it hit home because now I'm thinking about everything that he did to keep not only his lifestyle together, but how he moved. He was like real militant with it. Like he's gonna get it in, but he's gonna
Definitely.
You ain't gonna know he did it.
Definitely.
Type
Like
shit.
a ghost.
Nigga, you didn't know I sold pills and weed and had guns up on the seats in the studio and all that shit. Didn't nobody know that. Didn't nobody know that. Just by a gun in here, goddamn.
Right.
But nah, for real, that's
You just waiting for a nigga to act up. You
When he said it, I was like,
I
what
gotta
the fuck
go
is
back.
power?
Right.
When you said he was like, well, I was like, what the fuck is power? And then I
And-
watched that shit, I was like, this nigga got me fucked up.
And I'm walking around my neighborhood with a smile like this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like in the hood. Niggas, what is
You right. Yo. And the niggas be mad that you had it.
Grab her, cuz. Grab her, cuz. Grab her, cuz.
And she got Joy over there. Why she over there?
like,
She got
they was smiling for a while. They was like, that's
Hey,
funny.
cuz, go get some of that joy right there. She got too much of it. Give me
So
some.
it's like, people used to be like, does she fight? Does she do this? Does she?
Let me steal some of that joy, cuz.
So it's like, damn, we gotta fight? Okay.
Wait, what?
Because it's like, people.
Was you
like,
that happy to fight?
No,
She said, you wanna fight?
Okay, because my dad was tough. I have
shit.
nothing but brothers.
They didn't know, huh?
So
Her dad worked hard, so she didn't have to go through that.
Yeah, so it was
They didn't
just
know.
like.
Did you win that fight when you said okay?
I had to. You know what I'm saying?
you
So
too
that
happy.
was the thing.
I'm
Like my
taking you when I
dad
go
used to be
somewhere.
like,
Yeah, we-
because he's like, hey,
Shit,
if your
fuck what
brothers
want
fight,
to.
you
I'ma
gotta
sit
fight
back
too.
and watch you get beat up. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
I
if
ain't
your
gotta
brothers
go.
fight, you gotta fight too. So it was like, wait, I gotta fight too. Like, I'm gonna get a whooping if I don't fight too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like,
That's how my
well, I
mama
gotta
was.
get in there. Because he's like, there's no fair fight.
My mama
right,
was the
you know?
reason why I went back outside to fight. She was like, nigga, you did what? Your ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was.
All y'all go back outside. All three of us outside.
Y'all
Squabbling.
flamed me for a living color. I was taught the same
Definitely
thing,
gonna flame
but
you
I
for
was
a
the
living
first age where it was like, the new thing, zero tolerance. It's like, yo, you getting one little scuffle, you out of here.
Let me find out you was in the motherfucking millennial.
He was Will Smith.
Yeah. I was.
little fight.
Damn, so you move with your open in LA. Damn.
That's why you in LA. It's okay. It's all right.
Fuck, man. What is going on?
Y'all be watching Bel Air?
Yeah,
I like it, but Will,
the new ones?
yeah,
I don't
Will be
really watch
crying in every.
I don't watch.
I'm like, nigga, it's not even that deep, nigga. You about to go D1. Why are you sad? Nigga,
Oh, man.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the new one. The new one is kind of watered down to me.
Okay,
it's
all right,
more
you're not
too
fucking
dramatic. Like it's too dramatic. The
I
other one was
fuck with
more
it. Yeah, it's a
funny,
drama. It's a
fun, and it was like giving you like real shit. The other one is like millennialized.
Yeah.
If that's a word.
I know we closing. I want to finish out the story. My bad.
Yeah, my bad. No, do your thing.
So, now that I was in the clubs, I was allowed to, not allowed, but I submitted for Kenan Thompson Presents, nationwide showcase. I go do it in Atlantic City, where I'm from, and I do well enough. Like, there's a thing, now that I'm experienced, there's like killing, people are like, oh, I killed. There's a difference between killing and doing the job. It's like, okay, I got last, I did the job, but I want to kill. Like, I want to kill.
Tommy Egan was a fucking
And sometimes I kill, and sometimes I'm like, oh, I did the job tonight. Like, I know how to, even if I'm bombing, I can bomb with grease. Okay. So I'm like, oh, I did the job. But when sometimes I kill, and I happen to kill this weekend in Atlantic City, and I immediately went up to the producer, and I was like, hey, I got a residency at a club in LA. If y'all want to come out there and have my night, y'all can have my night. They hit up the club owner, they take the whole weekend, and they have me host the whole weekend. And they're like, yo, you did such a great job. We had great shows. We're gonna do it once a month. You're gonna be our host.
Network.
And this weekend coming, I'm hosting at Jimmy Kimmel's, like in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
So they do a residency out there. If I do well, it's gonna be the same thing.
When you do well.
I
There's no
appreciate
ifs in
that. I
there.
appreciate
When
that.
you do
You
well.
gotta do well, bro.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
The power of
Like
the tongue.
me knowing, me actually liking comedy, like, and actually just stumbling on the night that I pulled up on you that night, because
That was crazy,
we
too.
literally she invited me to the Black's Little Restaurant
Because I fuck with
pulled
C4,
up.
I was like, why'd you bring him here, nigga? Why'd you bring him to? We got better shows than this.
No, but it was dope. It was like,
Why'd you bring him to the 4 a.m. spot?
I felt like Marlon Wayans. You know what Marlon Wayans would talk about, like the little bitty clubs and
just
stuff
want
that he would
the
just
The
go
hole
to.
in the wall.
Yeah, the holes in the wall. So me already in, I felt like I was immersed into y'all life with that.
Oh,
night.
you got to see the
I
underground.
got to see the underground. I got to see the raw and uncut.
Remember how your man said he didn't know me?
Yeah. And then he said,
I'm really the underground king, bro. I'm not popping.
Yeah.
I'm not popping. But on the underground, that's why I say I just started getting these messages, and I wouldn't say this, but I really appreciate this. Every day for that last 5 months, it was like, yo, I see what you're doing. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate you keeping these rooms going. Comedians are growing there. And the comedians that were showing up there are now starting to get booked at clubs. Now they're hosting. Now they're doing their own thing. And I'm like, that makes me feel even better than like, because it come with the bullshit.
No, all that.
It come with the every single time. And I took it upon myself. I wanted to change the narrative. I don't make no money. I make money, but I don't make no money.
Right.
So it's like, oh, don't nobody get paid here. Whoever, now that I don't do the rooms no more, I pick a new host. I make sure that host get paid.
Yeah.
Even if it's like, $30, $50 is slow gas money,
Something.
Yeah,
I make
something.
sure that you say, hey, they paying people over there now. I know when Homeboy was over there, but hey, it's been 6 months since he died, and the brand has changed, nigga. They over there, they all right now.
That nigga Sean hit him
And
with the
that
truck.
matters.
Now we own. That's right. I'm playing. Sorry, I'm sorry. Fuck. Anyway, look.
We going back, goddamn. They gonna believe it. They gonna believe it.
No.
Because it's already whispers, all right? It's already rumors.
You
Shout out to Diamante.
No, for real. I was trying to give you your roses though. So the night that I put up on Leilani at the club, and she did her thing. She's like, yeah, I'm about to go to woo woo. She said
Black House. Shout out Black
with the
Owned.
Black House.
No ho.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I went there.
Oh, they do comedy.
Solo. I move everywhere by myself.
Once a week, Saturdays.
I go crazy by myself, solo everywhere. Strip club tonight. Anyway, so anywhere I go by myself. And I went there, and she was like, yeah, we about to go here. So we leave there and pull up on that specific spot. Let me tell you.
I want you to tell
Let me tell you.
because I know what environment you walked
tell you.
into.
I'm driving. Mind you,
Where are we?
I'm on Santa Monica, right? Boom. I turn on the street. I'm like, where the fuck is this fucking club at? So I park Leon. Where you at? She's like, I'm pulling up. All right, cool. I'm sitting there for a little while. She called like, where you at? I'm like, I'm here. She's like, I'm here too. I'm on this side though. I went and parked on the other side. I'm like, cool. Get out the car, and then we walk down an alley.
An alley. That's what I was waiting for. Because it's not on the street.
It's not on the street. It's in the middle. It's in the middle. Yeah, 4. It was 4. It was like 3.
It might have been 3:30.
But still, like this time of morning.
In the middle. In the middle. Ricky!
Yes.
in the middle of the alley. I was like, okay, cool. You know, my car far as a motherfucker.
Right.
I can't put no nothing. Anyway, we get in, we go to the door, and I'm thinking it's like a big, you know what I'm saying? We walk in, it's literally when I open the door, I walk to the back of the club. Right there. It was like,
Maybe
in and out.
maybe 4
In and out.
steps.
But people getting up there and they giving they all, like, and then they're showing they talents that they bombing, but that was all funny to me. He got up there and he showed how he can host, and I was like, this dude, he got it. Like, I was like, not even knowing who you were before you hit me up and was like, dude, let me come on the show, however the case may be. I literally was like, this dude is dope. That made me be like, I fuck with you. Like,
Thank you, man.
anything, call me. I'm coming. I'll be there. Yeah, I'm bringing some people too. Like, we coming. We pulling up.
Appreciate
Pull
that.
up.
Nah,
I mean,
really,
I don't be up that late.
I'm not. I don't co-sign too many people unless I know. Even with artists, like, unless I know.
You even had I forgot his name. Whom he was here doing the cameras before. You
Uh,
did his laugh earlier.
Oh, you talking about what's his name? Theo.
Okay. That's my
Yeah.
man because he immediately was like, nah, nigga, we going here tonight. We
Yeah.
going here at
I
this
was-
comedy club. And I was just like, oh, wait, I'm on different man. And he vetted
He
me.
actually was
You
there.
didn't know me, but he vetted me like, nigga, the same way Homeboy did out there. He was like, nigga, do you know comedy? And I'm never pressed by that. I know how I look, nigga. I wear sweaters. I know how I look. Okay. I'll be like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can say 5 okays. Then I'm
He was like,
how many
we
more
going to the
okays do you want
same
me to
spot.
say?
He said, you going to the same spot. He was like, yeah, I'm going there right there. I was supposed to go there, but I was tired. I had to go to work.
That month when we did our last episode, that was Halloween. Me and Theo wound up at the same Halloween party, Janelle Monáe's Halloween party.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
We are vibing. You saw him, Rick and Morty. He was Rick.
and Morty, God
I
damn it.
was Hugh Hefner. Okay, I got on the smoking jacket. I got on the loafers. I got
came
on
there
the
with the mask
pajamas. I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying? I got it on. And we at the party, we having a good time, and I get a little too turned. This was a nice party though. They had a LED dance floor in the backyard. Like, it was a nice
open
party.
bar?
It was open bar.
Yeah.
It was a nice
that
party.
happened.
Was Diddy there?
It was a nice party. I didn't see Diddy, but he may have been. I saw some baby oil. That's all I'm gonna say. But so
I would have left by
this
9
is-
o'clock, like
this is
Fox
why I'm
said.
pissed.
I
This is
was
why I'm
there. I was
pissed.
out there by 9.
This is why I'm pissed, C4. I know how to act, but I've never been nowhere.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
we're at this party. We're at this party. I'm drunk, and I see a circular, there's lights coming up. I think it's a glass floor.
This nigga.
I think it's
He
a
was on
glass
some Fortnite
floor.
shit.
It's
were
a
you
pool.
drinking?
It's a pool. I'm like, damn, this glass floor is baller. And I take a step and immediately am
No,
nigga, I'm fucking, I'm whoosh in front of people, nigga. I'm just like, oh shit. I'm in there. I just got out the water and was like, hey. I took my smoking jacket off. I called my Uber, nigga. I just left.
Damn.
I seen Theo right before it happened, and I was like, "Hey, my niggas, they take a shot with me." We took that shot. I shouldn't have took it because then after that,
So I'm like, what were you
That
drinking,
nigga
bro?
put a pill in your
I
shit.
need that shit.
Talking to Theo, bro.
What were you drinking?
You have to talk to Theo, bro. Yeah, Theo gonna have to answer to you now.
oh, yeah. That's why I was excited to see him. I was like, "Hey, nigga, what happened that night?"
He gonna tell you that I put a pill in your drink.
You told me you was trying to get lit.
I got you there.
You hinted to some baby oil. So happy to have some in my
I'm like,
pocket.
what did you drink?
That's hilarious.
I don't like to make a scene. So as soon as that happened, I was like, "Hey, it's my it's time to go." I was.
Hey, God bless, good night. That type of shit. I'm out of here. No, man. Hey, I appreciate you for pulling up, man.
Yes,
For show.
such
yeah,
a good
man.
time.
I really like comedy, and I really know how to pick talent out, and that's like my gift. And bro, you got it. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Thank you, man.
I'm telling you, like I seen it. First I didn't see it.
Thank you for
But
being
then I
here.
had to step outside and see it. That's why I said invite me to wherever
Not
you
sure
got.
how you found me,
I'm
but it's
pulling
okay.
up. What?
No, because you said I'm gonna invite the talent. I said, I
No,
don't know how you found me, but I don't know.
I said picking it out.
And
I said picking it out.
I appreciate you saying that honestly.
Yeah.
Like, at first I didn't see it.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I'm good at.
Sometimes you gotta see a nigga fight, but he be like, oh, this nigga got hands. I feel it. I feel it.
He got hit 2 or 3 times, but that nigga kept
I don't know how
fighting.
you kick this talent. I'm very talented.
No, for real. So yeah, I appreciate you for pulling
Yes,
that.
had a good time.
Tell the people, like, you know what I'm saying,
How we
your
find
Instagram.
you,
We need
where
to
we
blow this
find
up right
you.
here.
Hell
I
yeah.
follow you on
Shawnee Mac Comedy, please tune in on Instagram. Free on the App Store. My new app, Game Night for the Grown and Sexy.
I was about to say that,
It's
yeah.
called Kinky
Yeah.
Links.
Yeah.
KINKYLINKS.
Yeah.
And our game show comes out on Tubi and Prime on Valentine's Day 2025. So
Lit.
please tune in, tap in with us. Sean Connor, Shawnee Mac. I appreciate y'all, man. Have a good night and fuck y'all. All right, now.
At the same damn time. That's wild. No, but yeah, we was gonna talk about. I meant to say something about that though.
hell
You got an
yeah.
app.
Hell
so
yeah.
for people who don't know
yeah, what?
and ain't seen it, yeah, he
Wait
has
a
an
minute,
app.
you didn't
It's
put
a
us
game
on the
show.
apps?
My bad,
Yeah,
my bad.
yeah.
That's
Hell
what
yeah.
this is
Dope
about.
I know. We was having a
Yeah,
good
I know
time.
you were having a good time,
He-
but
he-
put us
He
on.
told us how he committed a murder and all that shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. You put the murder on me. I was just like, you know what? If the shoe
You
fits.
said it.
Right.
No.
You thought of something.
It's definitely free to download. If you're an iPhone user, any Apple device can download it. Kinky Links.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
Game Night for the Grown and Sexy. So games like Taboo, maybe like Truth or Dare, we put an adult twist on them. So our game is Safe Word. If you you get spanked. You can guess the word. I don't know if you got. Oh, you can see it. Oh, hell yeah! Shout out to the cameraman, yo.
Yeah.
Josh is A1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Josh came in here and was holding court. I was like, God damn, I'm trying to be as funny as Josh. All right, never mind. But Kinky Links, download it. It's free. You can buy the ad-free version, but you ain't got to buy it. Just get the ads.
Yeah.
That's how I get paid.
That part. Nah, for real though. You know what I'm saying?
How did we skip
And of course,
that part?
of course, y'all already know where to find us at, man. OpenBarPodcast.com. I'm driving more traffic to the website. Shout out to everybody who came out and celebrated that 1 million download milestone.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to everybody that pulled up. Shout out to everybody who wasn't there that wanted to be there because we had to switch locations. So much love. All right, yeah, we did better than what I thought we was gonna do. So yeah,
that's good.
and of course, you know what I'm saying, if y'all need bartenders and cameras and all that, we got Black Coffee, you know what I'm saying, Black Coffee, you know what I'm saying, productions, and we also got Smile Bartending, you know.
Shout out to Black Coffee.
Yeah. All this and all that, man. Tune
In the
in.
building.
We're gonna take a shot. Let's get a shot real quick,
Okay.
man. To greatness, you know what
Close
I'm
this
saying?
out.
To the greatness, because
Gentlemen,
no.
lady,
Yeah.
It's a pleasure.
appreciate you both.
I feel like I know somebody famous now.
Right.
I literally walked in and I
Well,
sat
you
down
bought the stock
quietly.
low. You was like, hey, I knew him when he was.
Yeah. I walked in.
I picked him up from the bus stop.
No, but this is like real shit though. I walked in and I literally wasn't expecting it, and I was like, this dude really like running the crowd. You know what I'm saying? You running the energy, and then you still like funny with it, and then you bring the next person up and keeping it going. So
But while she's pouring, I want to say this. That was my favorite thing about this weekend. I felt like for a lot of comedians, that Kenan Thompson thing was a big opportunity.
Okay.
The same way I felt at Apollo. And it was amazing to see what comedians rose to the opportunity and what comedians that I thought would do well that the bright lights kind of shied away from. Like I was like, yo, I see all of y'all at open mics because I know the scene. And I was like, damn, I did not expect. I thought I presented you as a killer.
Right.
And the killers that didn't do well, you know what it is? You do the job, but you don't kill, and you feel like you're a killer. They was mad as fuck. I was like, it's all right, baby. They was, no! I was like, hey.
Take
It was
your
a woman,
loss,
too.
man.
I just had to take your
Take
bomb.
your
I had to
loss.
take the step back. I don't want anyone to
It
think
ain't
y'all
easy.
mad at me.
Right.
So
It
you
ain't
made
easy to take.
you made a good point because just like you said, Joe Budden said, like you take your loss and you keep swinging. So that's what humbles
Hell
everybody
yeah.
though too.
Hell
at the same
yeah.
time,
Let's
you
do it.
gotta go with the
Yeah.
losses, man.
Okay, wait.
And we gotta do
wait.
it.
Hold
Nah.
up.
I got
above
another
you.
two. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Not below you.
Yeah,
I'm right here with you. Let's
right
do
here
yours.
with you.
Here's to the great people we meet.
Yes.
The sorry people that lost us,
That
that
part.
lost us, and the lucky people that get to meet us.
Got it.
Bless up.
Respect to y'all, man.
Nah, for real. Appreciate you for coming, bro. Again.
I still think she should get her own episode left. No,
She said that we gonna do something. I told her we gonna have to figure it out.
Who?
And
Lex.
she
She
Conversation never on a block.
Make me by the bar.
Bars open.
Bars open.
Bars open.
Bars, 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 bars.
Meet me